Early one Sunday morning, breakfast was on the table. She said to me, boy, hurry to Sunday school. No, Sadie Mae, don't you know we love you, sweet Sadie? Wow, wow, wow. Place no one above you, sweet Sadie, living in the land. Oh, happy Mother's Day, ladies, and mothers especially. Mothers especially. Happy Mother's Day. Where will we be without the mothers? People, they bitch, they complain. Oh, the black woman ain't got no husband. Oh, the black woman did. We would not even be here as a race of people if it wasn't for these mothers raising these children. You couldn't depend on the men. They weren't reliable enough. It had to be the women, honey. So we honor you, all of you mothers. Even if you fell out with your children, y'all don't speak no more. You have brought life into this world, and it is a wonderful thing. And we are the minority that we are in this country, the huge minority of black people in this country, because of the women, the mothers, honey. Hi, y'all. Happy Mother's Day. Well, my spirit is disturbed, of course. It seems to always be disturbed. But I want to speak on something that is so distasteful for me. Y'all know I've already declared certain people on here dead. I have no longer interest in anything they say or do. But I was so disgusted by what is going on this YouTube in the last few days. Actually, the last week or so. There is nobody. Just like we can't merge this thing because we don't own nothing. We also don't have leaders. And we don't have spokesmen. And we're not a monolith. It offends me when somebody comes on here continually saying, welcome to the B sector. Welcome to the B sector. Are you going or no? Are you going on? Who in the fuck are you talking about, child? Who you can't put nobody in or out of heaven, and you can't put nobody in or out of the B sector. And don't group us all together because we're all not like you. No, we're not all like you. You say, oh, welcome to the B sector. That means I'm supposed to go into your personal life. I'm supposed to go up under your dress and talk all about your body parts. I'm supposed to determine what you're supposed to, what libation you're supposed to use. I'm supposed to go and research and look back into your videos to find something to dog you out about in your life. No, that ain't my personality. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I would never do half the shit that Punk does. Yes, I did say that, Punk. Oh, you raising the dead, so ain't no rules, honey. Ain't no rules and regulations. I do whatever the fuck I want to do. That boy is so goddamn disgusting. He always wants to get on here and try to judge someone else's life. And you talking about that is the way the B sector operates. No, nigga. I operate when bitches come after me, I come after them. I don't just go in there just pick on somebody and then try to exaggerate their flaws or their problems in their life for me to make financial gain from it. The bitch came in here a couple of days ago saying, oh, if you ain't making $2,000 from the B sector, you shouldn't be here. Is that a bitch? No, nigga. No. You got it all wrong, honey. We're not all on here money grubbing and begging and crawling for every single dime, every nickel, and throwing God up under the bus on a continual basis. Pastor, you're the pastor. You're disgusting. You represent the devil more often than you represent God. You're supposed to have compassion for people. I don't watch all the details. I don't want to get drawn into a lot of other stuff. But what I did see of this woman, Clydiva, she said she is bipolar. I don't know why she would make that up. You people who are insensitive don't give a fuck. So what? You can't use that. I can't use that excuse. I'm simply telling you the goddamn truth. If I say I am, I am. That's what I am. So if a person is bipolar, yes, there will be erratic spending, erratic behavior, right? So it doesn't surprise me that, yes, maybe I did give somebody too much money more than once. Because I've been with my bipolar friend when we walk into a store with no intention on buying anything. I go and pick up a bag of socks and he just starts buying everything in the goddamn store. It is a symptom of his disease or his mental disorder, manic behavior. So if you're on here, you're giving money, yes, you can. It can easily happen. But since you have no understanding, are you supposed to be so goddamn educated? What you educated in? Surely there must have been some kind of psychology included in this huge curriculum that you boast of. They didn't tell you any symptoms of what a bipolar person is or what they're up against. You don't know anything about that goddamn woman. You don't know shit about her. What gives you the right to go over there digging through her relationship? If she's had a breakup, people break up, they talk shit about each other. How you get your stinking ass in the middle of it? And then you're going to say, I saw the video. I saw the video. Oh, why'd you make a video? Bitch, that is her computer. She pays the goddamn cable bill. Why in the fuck can she make a video about whatever she wants to? If it offends you, like the Bible said, the Bible you say you're so versed in, the Bible says, if your eyes cause you to sin and they cause you discomfort, pluck them out, bitch. In other words, turn off the page. Don't tell somebody. Oh, are you coming? Are you going to leave? Are you going to leave? Who will take pleasure in running somebody off of a page? What has that woman come over here and done to us that now she must be run off the page? You kissing her ass one goddamn week just because you're so desperate for money. Like you said, you got to get $2,000 a month. Nigga, if you can't afford that goddamn house, move out of it. It is not our responsibility to keep you in that house. That is the truth. Whatever kind of bullshit job you got, and it's a bullshit job, honey. You probably could have got there with a high school diploma. Whatever it is, or how many hours it is, it couldn't be full time. You couldn't be doing that 40 hours a week because you're on here 20. Video after video yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos in one day on one woman because of what she does with her mouth and her sex life. Nigga, I'd much rather see you go. Why don't you take your ass and go? They ran your ass up out of here a week ago. Why don't you just go, nigga? Do you see how many people were applauding that you were gone? Go. You go. That's just welcome to the B sector. No, nigga. Welcome to bad parenting. That's what we experience. We judge the tree by its fruit. You exemplify everything bad about everything. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. You are the result of bad parenting. I'm just sorry. The characteristics in your personality, the way you are what's that person that don't give a shit about nobody? A sociopath. Your sociopathic ways, the way that you could go in front of a church and blaspheme in front of these churches. I mean, they talk all this shit, all this whole stuff about God, and then you're the evilest, nastiest person on the goddamn YouTube. You don't exemplify anything about righteousness or goodness or just being a decent person. You're the opposite of that. You are the opposite of that. You over there, this woman over here in tears, telling you about her mental illness and the challenges she's had, and your funky ass gets your nerve to come over and talk about, oh, I saw the video. Oh, I saw the video. I saw a crack pipe. Oh, I saw. Nigga, are you paying that woman's bills? Are you paying her rent? Did you buy her any crack? Did you buy her the booze that she's drinking? Did you, what in the hell is your connection to her life? There is no, it's bad parenting. That's where you came from. So you can go in here and talk about, I had 2 parents. Oh, I had 2 parents. Oh, I went and got them all the degrees, all this shit. They didn't do a good job with you, nigga. Your personality is so fucked up, Wilson. Your personality, it could not have been a good situation. We already know it all took place in a goddamn single wide trailer. We already know you got 9 niggas in a single wide trailer over behind some goddamn bushes, some goddamn where. That's where you're raising a family. So a single wide trailer is about half the size of this living room. Now, you people, you don't want to imagine for a moment. It definitely is not this long. And it's not this wide because you got to be able to put it on the freeway. So a single wide trailer is approximately half the size of this single room right here. 9 niggas in there, right? He always bragging about, oh, my parents, they believed in home ownership. That's your home. A wind can come by and knock that whole goddamn thing back in the bush somewhere. Plus, it's a used trailer. You can get a used single wide trailer. Do they even make those anymore? A used single wide, you can get that for about $3,000-$4,000, right? And this is your roots. This is where you came from. This is where you came from. So how much time could be spent on each child? You got one of the worst personalities on here, in my opinion. You're pitiful, and you're a bully. And you have to pick on people. So that's why I don't mind dragging your ass up from the dead to let you know you are dead wrong, boy. And no ministry. How in the hell you going to go to church talking about you got all these church degrees? There's nothing about you that represents ministry. You're too evil to be a minister of anything. What are you going to do when the drug addicts come in off the street? You going to laugh at them? You going to make fun of them and then try to get their money at the same time? No, we're not all the same. Well, we're not all obsessed with money. No, my goal is not no $2,000. I ain't gonna come in here and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos a goddamn day. And then when you were talking, and you're like, oh, I don't tell all my business. Oh, I don't tell. Well, if you believe that you don't tell all your business because your business is private to you, why do you have the nerve then to bring your stinking ass over in somebody else's business? Do you have the same amount of respect for them as they're supposed to show to you? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I felt horrible when I heard that woman's video. I don't even know who Cry Diva is. I saw 1 or 2 small clips of her video. She seemed like a decent woman. She's doing her own thing, honey. Every time somebody gets any kind of shine on here, these niggas come and try to knock them off the goddamn. They feel like they're giving up something. Let me go over there and try to get in on that conversation. Oh, I can get a clicking of you. I can get a coin from it. Oh, I can get a coin. You sound just like the devil. I can get a coin from it. Oh, I can get a coin. Good morning, people. Let me open the window. I hope y'all called your mamas today. Call your mama, especially if you had good ones. I don't think this boy had a good mama. I definitely don't think he had a good daddy. Beware these people always bragging about my parents did. We don't know what the hell went on in them hell holes. We don't know what the fuck went on. We don't know if that man was a wife beater. We don't know if she was a girl. We don't know a goddamn thing about them people, honey, because they told you everything was so perfect with them. If everything was so perfect with you, bitch, what you over here fucking with us for? I don't understand black people like that, honey. If you told me you were from Beverly Hills, some goddamn way, that'd be one thing. But to say you were raised in some goddamn single ass trailer from behind 7-Eleven or something? Girl, and then you come over here putting on airs? Wilson, you are a disgusting pig. That's what you are. You're a disgusting pig. And your personality is reflective of the way you were born. Nobody raised you. You don't even know right from wrong. You don't know there's that right to pile up on people. You don't know because nobody taught you shit. You have no values. You have no morals. You do anything. Then while you criticizing this woman for having a sex life, what do? What is your sex life? Didn't Wally have to pull you out of the closet after 50 years? I'm just saying. Wally, from what I remember the story, Wally said he went on as a regular guy the first time. Wally was known for, what do you call that shit? Hot boxing, whatever you call it. He said that didn't work for Wilson. He came back on as rough trade. And Wilson just, when can we meet? So he likes rough trade. That means he's a bottom. Why don't you tell us about your sex life? What are you going to tell us anything about you, Wilson? I mean, surely you have done something in your life that has some interest. Disgusting pig. You're a pig. And that's why I don't mind coming here talking about your punk ass. So you crawl out your goddamn grave down and you think you're going to come, oh, he came for me. Oh, I'm going to come for him. Bitch, don't do it to yourself, nigga. Do not do it to yourself. I have so much animosity in you, Wilson. I mean, what I heard you over that slow talking. Oh, are you gonna come? Are you gonna go? I saw the video. Oh, you made a video. Oh, that man said this. That man, what talking about? You first of all, you jumping on Daryl, that other guy against Larry Reed for no reason. Then you switched up on him because he don't want to be bothered your punk ass. Everything is. Girl, let me get off this for a minute. Hi, people. How y'all doing? You know, ruin my mama day. I did call my mama today. She's gonna be 80 years old this month. A lot of people in here. Always honor your mama and your daddy, honey. The ones that brought you here. But I'm really beginning. See, this boy, he judges everything by $1 and a cent. But I really believe there's something wrong there. In order for you to go into a church and try to talk about you know God. He told somebody today that, you saw that, if you're gonna leave the beef sector, that means you don't know Jesus. Who in the hell you determine who somebody's relationship with their God is, honey? There's only one God. So whatever their relationship with him is, it is just as valid as yours, punk. And in fact, you don't even really believe in God, or you wouldn't act the way you do. You wouldn't behave the way you do. There will be some sense of compassion in you. Why don't you go get a job at Catholic Charity somewhere, nigga, and do something useful? Nothing you do is useful. There's no way you would ever make a living in ministry. So why would you go to get degrees in ministry? It doesn't make any sense. You don't have the heart of God. You have a heart of a serpent. You're the devil. Soon as you sign off here, you go. This time he tried to squeeze in an evil video before they do the church video. The once a week church video so he can claim he got a church. Right off the taxes. Dumbass. Oh, God, these people. You can't break away. Well, I made some progress, people. I blocked him and the other dead one off this new computer. So they won't show up on here. And I blocked them on my other computer in my bedroom. But unfortunately, I have a smart TV now. And the smart TV, you can't take people off of there. You can't block them. Or at least I hadn't figured out how to block them. So that's how this shit rolled by. I said she's still in the same game. She made 5 videos about one person yesterday. A person who went and did a goddamn thing to him. All up under that woman's dress. All up in her personal life. So what, she had a bad breakup and they are fighting on there. What do they got to do with you? How'd you insert yourself into a broken up relationship? They hate each other now. Not unusual thing, honey. How'd you get your ass hit? I saw it. It was on a video. Stupid ass. Hey there, Uncle Tim. How you doing, Sharon Morrison? Almond Brown. You see, I missed all these darling. Prima Wanda, Princess A. How y'all? Make sure you don't forget now. Call your mama. Even if y'all ain't speaking, call your mama. Say, Mama, I love you. I love you. This is your DNA. When you leave here, you'll still be here because this is your DNA walking this planet, honey. And my children, same DNA. Right? Uh-oh, now I messed up again. Ooh, Lord, I just made all the pages real. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, this is nice. You move your fingers a little bit and then you get a big picture. But the letters were as big as the whole screen. He outdid himself this weekend. He was wrong. I know what Pastor gives, but he outdid himself this weekend. He was dead and will never admit that he's wrong. Never admit that. I don't know why Teresa went back over there. I don't understand it, honey. He's talking about, oh, she doxed me. You started all that doxing shit, honey. When you start riding around people's houses. The lying ass. Supposed to be a pastor. Then you got these other people got to come in here and tell what you did and show the video. Oh, I saw the video. She's like a lot of church people, honey. They'll do anything. They just don't get caught. It ain't what you do, it's what you get caught doing. Show me the evidence. Just a silly. You're a disgrace to gay people, Wilson. You are a disgrace because, first of all, you didn't even claim us for most of your life. You just came out 2 years ago because somebody forced you out. because you were so embarrassed they forced you out of the closet. How you gonna come in here speaking for us? Oh, now you can't say that to the LGBT. And y'all notice what a queen she become lately? She come out here. First she was pretending she was supposed to be first she was straight, then she was bisexual. Now she's a messy queen. That's it. There's nothing else. You are a messy, messy queen. That's what you are. And I would love for you to just stand up. Just take a couple of steps back. I want to see the growth of that ass. That's what I want to see. Because you really are a fat boy. And it seems like that you have returned to your roots, nigga. So let's go and talk about what you want to talk about everybody else's weight. You want to talk about their body and their titties and all this kind of shit. Let's see yours. I want to see your breasts. Get them up and let them shake. I want to see them shake, honey. Be real. Just get up here and shake them titties. So you want to talk about body parts and things like that. And here you are, the fattest bitch of all. You're a disgusting person. I don't even know how to keep him dead. Every time I see that face, it's saying something negative, something nasty about people. Oh, it's the beef sector. No, nigga, you don't determine what is the beef sector. There are decent people over here. There are people over here that can beef with people without crossing the line, without becoming too much, without going too deep, without being too nasty. There are decent people on here. You don't speak for us. You certainly don't speak for me, nigga. What is this shit? Y'all seen this? I drink Red Bull occasionally. Sugar-free. This is sugar-free. It says 0 sugar. So what's the difference? It's a black can. I just don't see what the difference is. Carotene. That means no caffeine, I guess. Whatever. Mm-hmm. Happy Sunday. Get behind me, Satan. Mm-hmm. I know what. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Some of y'all gonna judge me and say, well, he going over there bothering him again. Oh, girl, that nigga does not control the airways. I'm so sick of him. 5 videos, one goddamn, they talk about one person. They try to control the whole narrative. Disgusting. This is what they do in the beef sector. No, this is what your mama and your daddy neglected to teach you about values, about morals, honey, about being a decent human being. Because you don't know, you can't tell the difference. I can see that. He sit up there, you look stupid at the camera. Not even think I ain't do nothing wrong. How can anybody go through life and never did nothing wrong? How is that even possible? And then you're the wrongest motherfucker on here. I didn't do nothing wrong. I saw it on the video. That is her camera. She can do whatever the fuck she wants to do with her camera and her body and her apartment and her babies and her children and her food. Disgusting pig. Like people don't know you just bring your punk ass over here trying to get more money. I get my numbers up. You should have been thanking people for yeah. Oh, look what I did. I set out to get my numbers. I got my. No, you didn't do shit. People had loving kindness, mercy for your black ass. They gave you the numbers. You can't get your own goddamn numbers, punk. Go right back to the same old shit. So don't be amazed when it happens again, punk, and again, and again, and again, and again. Because they know how to hurt you now. You want to hurt him? Go for the pocketbook. That's all she understands. You ain't gonna never hear about no middle class person talking about money all the goddamn time. There's always got to be trailer trash. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to tell it, Christian G. She gonna be bringing her ass back over here. Oh, he said I was dead. He said I say whatever the fuck I want to say and do whatever I want to do. If I want to drag your ass out of the grave to beat your ass down and put you back in there, bitch, that's what I'll do. We're picking on that woman. It's disgusting. You've done that many times. Jumping on the bandwagon. I can't listen to that voice but a minute though. Many times I said, well, I'm gonna go over here and check this boy. I better go ahead and listen to the video. I can't. That voice. Oh my God. It's like how could somebody say everything they say is wrong? Everything they say is wrong, and they admit to nothing, right? Everything they do is in their mind is right. Oh, I didn't do nothing wrong. I need to prove it. Prove it. I didn't do nothing wrong. It's on the video. It's on whose video? You fucking idiot. It's hers. It ain't yours. You don't take possession of somebody else's shit. Fucking idiot. Damn, he's an idiot. My mama and my daddy. I like to see them niggas. I would like to see them niggas. They ain't taught you the basics of nothing, honey. Basics of how to be a decent human being, how to be a nice person. Stupid fuck. Fat fuck. Who was I listening to today? Oh, Brianna got in that ass. Y'all watch Brianna today. She got in that ass good and decent. That's why you have to treat somebody like that. They don't understand what respect is. They don't know what it is. Nobody ever taught them. Nobody told him the road would be easy. Mm-hmm. Where's Queenie? Oh, I thought I'd try to get through the whole video, but I have to discipline and holler at him. So I put him in the bedroom. Queenie ain't got no problem. The bedroom is just the same size as this room, so he's okay. He can walk around in there. He likes to be with his daddy, but he can do it for an hour. He just barks too much. Yes, I tried not to mess with people. I had to defend myself, my honor. Always judging every goddamn body. You might give a damn if you ever did drugs, nigga. So? Well, he act like it's supposed to be some kind of parade. Oh, I don't do no drugs. Oh, I never did that. Oh, I don't drink. Girl, who cares? Why do you think people care about your ass so much? It's not a competition, nigga. That's what I mean about your parenting. Who raised your punk ass? Had the values out of a garbage can some goddamn where. And why can't, let me ask you a question while we're here. I've asked the question many, many times. It seems like every time I talk to you, why can't you hold a job? What is it about your personality that you cannot get on and stay on a job? People are really starting to wonder, honey. We know you couldn't be having nothing now. So if you saw you going, I'm going to work, yet you're recording from the car all the time. Does that mean you're driving Uber again? Because you sure are in that car a lot. Right? You can't even go back and forth to work without making a video. What does that say about your situation? Why can't you hold a job? 50 years old, always talking about you're so conservative. You're doing everything right. You can't keep a job 4 months. It's because of that fucked up personality. So while you over here bragging about you had two parents and the rest of us are pieces of shit because we only have one parent, girl, I think the ones with the one parents did a whole lot better than your mama and your daddy did with you. You're a disgusting human being. Your personality is so fucked up, boy. And you don't give a goddamn what nobody says. Your feelings can't be hurt. You know why? Because you only in it for the money. Beware the motherfucker who's only in it for the money. Right? So she wants people to talk about her. This brings her pleasure. Oh, they're talking about me. They're talking about me. Girl. Just for $1. Disgusting pig. He's a pig. A poor representation yesterday. He's a poor representation every time he opens his mouth. He is. How he supposed to be so into a church? He didn't dedicate his life to God and all this kind of stuff, and he don't go to church. The hell kind of pastor is that? Even the people who are in ministry, they're still their life. They still attend services. They still do work. They still do good works and so forth. Good works ain't gonna get you into heaven, but it is a sign of what's on the inside of you, a desire to help people. He ain't got no desire to help nobody. What a waste of flesh. You're a waste of flesh, child. Always worry about what somebody else did in their past. What have you done? You can't do nothing. You're useless. My guess, temporary agency. I'm sure y'all all got your own guess. Temporary agency or some kind of chaplaincy he done cheat his way into. Those jobs ain't shit. You just walk around and say, how are you doing today? God bless you. And go to the next room. Pick up a check on Friday. Mm-hmm. I got to be my Squeenie, mama and daddy. Mm-hmm. My dog said, Daddy, it's terrible the way they do it. They take us away from my mama. I want to be with my mama. Don't even know who my mama is. Mm-hmm. All my brothers and sisters. Thank you, Tanya. I'm glad you understand, honey. Yeah, I'm breaking my own rules. There's got to be a way to get you got to give me a way to get that, block that on this smart TV, though. I don't know if you know how to do it. Just tell me. I did take all the advice, though. Those people will not show up on either one computers, but they'll still show up on, and all it takes sometimes is just a flash. You realize, God damn it, voice, I hate that motherfucker. Treating that woman like that. That's a woman. I think people give what they get, but she ain't gave nothing. She ain't even bothered him. He just jumped on her bandwagon because he saw $1 in it. She gave somebody some money. Bitch, how many have given you money? Aren't you on here begging night and day and night and day for these women to give you money? How many of these poor ladies have given you money you haven't told us about? Because you know it was too much and it was excessive. Isn't that what you live on? And he resents that girl making $1 too, believe me. Every time somebody makes a little change, honey, here he come. Very jealous. I don't know what kind of life that is, just sitting around, just walking around in the big house. And baby, let's face it, that house ain't shit. That is a standard track house. Girl, you ain't supposed to be in this big palace of yours. And your living room is no bigger than what I'm sitting in a 1-bedroom apartment. The living room, the dining room, so girl, it ain't no more impressive than this. That ain't no goddamn spectacular home, honey. That's a damn standard track house. Oh, I built it from the ground. No, the builders built it. You said, okay, we got 5 lots here. You can pay in advance. We'll build the house. There's nothing designer about it. You ain't did nothing special about it, right? It's just a track house. It ain't shit. Janitorial manager. Oh, that would surprise me. Shauna says he can't hold a job because he stays chasing dick and not shutting the fuck up. Hurry up and shut the fuck up. Shall we all encounter these kind of people? These people who are really basically unemployable. They get on a job. They don't know how to shut up. They kind of tell everybody how to do their job. Like they know the people who've been there have been there for 30 and 40 years. She come in out of nowhere and she gonna tell them how to do their job. That's the kind of personality it is. A narcissistic personality. She actually believes this shit is right. Treason made up with that boy. He still ain't apologized for her. He's the one who kicked off the goddamn doxing concerning her. She wasn't doing that before him. It was him. It was him trying to intimidate people, riding around people's neighborhoods and all that. Oh, I don't know why you said that. Oh, I didn't. That's not against the law. It's not. Show me in the law book. So just a disgusting piece of shit. You are a disgusting piece of shit, Jay Wilson. That's why I wanted to hit you in your face. That is the reason. Because I think you are just disgusting. I don't think there are words. I don't think there's any words that's going to change anything about you. The only thing that's going to help you is somebody kick you in your ass. I've encountered it before. I'm telling you. You don't understand anything else. You don't have the capacity to. You'll say the wrong thing to one of these men's wives, and they go come and see you about something. I hate to sound like Larry Nelson, but I'm just telling you the truth, honey. I don't think anything else will get through to you because you don't even know that you're a piece of shit. You don't even know it. A doctor. How many doctors on here talking? Mm-hmm. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what they say. Oh, I don't care what they say. Oh, I don't. Well, why you got your ass on here then? If you don't care so much, Wilson, why are you on here running your goddamn mouth? I don't care. I don't care. I think you do care, you stupid bald head bastard. Why? Because you want to care. You want to build an audience because you want to get money from it. And those people over there, they're stupid enough to be following behind somebody like you, who with your tired ass kindergarten reads, honey. You read like a 13-year-old girl. That's your reading. Oh, this is it. I saw it in the video. I saw it in the video. If anybody ever catch where they can tell the truth about that bitch, the ones that pretend like that, they be the nastiest motherfuckers on earth, honey. Sloppy bottoms. No, they call them insatiable bottoms. You got to be a bottom because what I mean when you get right down to it, little dick man, little dick complex. Them people over there need to be checking your punk ass for coming after a woman like that. You ain't coming after no man like that, honey. You always back off, bitch. Mm-hmm. Y'all call your mamas? I know a lot of people, certain age, we've lost our parents and all that. Mine's still alive. She's 80 years old, though. 80 years old in a couple of weeks. A lot of pleasant memories. Unfortunately, since I moved away so early, I don't have the kind of relationship that I would like to have with my mother. I mean, basically, I left there at 19 years old. I'm 63. So, and there's been so little conversation. I mean, for the first few years, you talk on the phone a lot and stuff, but it's different when you're right there, face to face. So we're going to get ourselves a trip after we get off lockdown. We need to go there and see our family. Now, I have two sisters. They come here. I have a nephew that moved here. And so my sisters, I've seen them several times in the last few years. But the whole family comes here. But I need to go back. Trying to shame somebody. Disgusting bastard. Disgusting piece of shit. Nigga, I was a drug addict. I'm still smarter than you. I've been a lot of time being a drug addict. What's the big deal? You want to see oh my God, I saw him in the video. He smoked a joint. He's smoking a joint. I don't smoke no joints. What a disgusting person. And what a boring piece of shit. Who listens to that shit? Is it true that he has traded that marketing for somebody else? He done tricked somebody else, girl. He done tricked somebody else that he rich. Lord, I'm sure. They say that Mark is not around no more. I'm amazed that the boy would even last. What did he last? A year and a half? 2 years? That's the long term. Mm-hmm. Colon doc. I'm a doctor. He's the dick. He's a doctor. Or doctor feel good. That nerve now I put doctor in front of the name and minister. None of which he exemplifies any characteristics of. You a doctor or what? What are your doctor? What is the doctorate in, honey? You don't know no more scripture than me. What are your doctorates? To get a doctorate, in my understanding, it means that you have mastered a subject, right? You're a doctorate of it. Not only do you have a master's degree, you have a doctorate of it, right? So, what are you a doctor of? What are you the master? What have you mastered? Surely it's not a church, because no church would hire you in America. No church. You are a flaming. I don't want to say the F word, but you've revealed what you are. You're just a messy punk. That's all you are, honey. That's all you are, girl. You wouldn't even know how to go to a hospital and comfort somebody on their deathbed. You couldn't do that. That's ministry. You couldn't go and feed the homeless because there's nothing in it for you. Right? But that's ministry. So you gonna counsel somebody. Ain't that a bitch? In fine form, this might. Hi, love. Don't tell that woman. He gonna tell that woman. The woman says she's through. She's out of the beef sector. Please don't bother her. Don't come in her chat. Don't do nothing. He over talking about, are you gone yet? Are you gone yet? Or no? Are you gone yet? Bitch, how you gonna run somebody away from somewhere? Maybe somebody on here likes her. You don't get to determine what we like. And you definitely do not represent. I can't think of anybody on there except for that woman you got over there. That woman says she's not a lesbian. What's her name? That's the only person you will have an influence over, nigga. And he's speaking for somebody. He's the boss. That's the beef sector. No, that's you and your fucked up parenting. What happened to this? This is what they produced, honey. A piece of shit. He mastered the art of poorly writing pamphlets. That was a disgrace. Come out here with that goddamn pamphlet. He conned them. People are paying for it. The damn editor. Oh, I don't have the editor. Oh, this is the best editor in the world. Then we find out it's just somebody in the damn chat, and he ain't gave him shit. Then when they come out, the motherfucker got, what was it, 20 or 30 something errors in the first goddamn page. This punk don't even go and take it down and fix it. He don't give a fuck because they already got the money. They're gonna pay for the editor, they're gonna pay for the publishing, and then they're gonna buy the books in advance. And they're gonna pay 6-7 times what the book is worth because everybody knows a pamphlet. Girl, if you go to Amazon, a pamphlet, this is what size the book is that you had on there. A pamphlet, they go for $2.99, $3.99, right? Guess what his price was? $20. Now, how in the hell is this freak out of Texas? Everybody else's book this size is $2.99, $3.99. His is $20. How many of those you sell? How many did Vivian buy? I'm having a beautiful Sunday. No, I will. I'll erase this shit out of my brain in a minute. You have one too, though. Peace, love, and joy. Peace, love, and joy likes positivity. Good luck coming out with these freaks, honey. I want to recommend that y'all go over there and listen to this girl, Brianna Simone, talking about that boy today. I mean, I've already said all I had to say to him. Really, I'm just beating a dead horse. But she got a fresh look at the things that I've been looking at for the last 2.5 years, right? Basically, this boy is a piece of shit, right? But he is so you can't convince him that he is a piece of shit because of his psychological condition, right? So this boy, he don't believe it. Like a sociopath, they can sit there and murder 5 kids and the parents, murder the whole household, and they won't see that they did anything wrong. They were doing wrong. They were doing wrong. Can you prove it? Can anybody prove it? Sociopath. They're not capable of feeling anything. He should have known. He should have said, well, after the first, how many videos did he make over that girl over the last week? 10. After the first couple, should you be able to say, well, maybe I'm kind of being kind of hard on her since I don't know anything about. I don't know her. Why am I judging her sex life? I'm a punk myself. Right? You're supposed to be so hot and you're supposed to be so bisexual. You should be over there admiring the breast. Oh, I like the titties. I like you. All the goddamn lie, sissy. Nina Goljai. I'm proud of the ladies who've been standing up for Clydiva. Your words are appreciated too. Well, I think it's only right. And I don't know Clydiva. I don't know anything about her. I just know what he is doing is wrong. You don't go and attack somebody like that. How you gonna make all those videos with her name in the title? You should be paying her. I mean, we talking about 5 just yesterday. That doesn't include all the ones for the whole 2 weeks, honey. You just jumped on that woman's back and started riding her for you can make a dollar or two. Then you over here defending some motherfucker she done fell out with. You don't know anything about their relationship, and it's not your business. And he complaining because somebody gave him $3,000, nigga. The fuck? What's the complaint? Oh, she did me wrong. She gave me $3,000. She did me wrong. Oh, bitch. Hi, Nicole Reloaded. Did I speak to you this morning? And Baylor Rain, did I speak to you guys? Mm-hmm. Okay, there it is. He's a sociopath and will never change, ever. No, he's only going to respond to physical violence. That is his fear. He has always been, from the way he reacted to me in Atlanta, I could tell this boy is terrified of somebody getting their hands on him because he knows he's evil and he knows that he's wrong. Deep down, he knows that, right? He can't accept that. But he is so easily threatened by the physicality of men. He said, oh, that's not a man. A man goes to school and get 5 degrees. A man goes to... Girl. No, there comes a time, ladies, I'm sure you can attest to, when you want a man to go out and handle another man in a manly way. And sometimes it has to get physical. I'm going to defend myself. What you going to do? Beat him with a broom? Ah, stop me. Ah, stop me. Ah, I'm going to call the police. Ah. You're not going to be able to get to the police, nigga. There are going to come times in your life when you're going to have to perform as a man. If you're going to be running your mouth about other people's lives. It's not your business. It just ain't your business. When I go through people's lives and I try to read them and all that kind of shit, it's because they've done something to me. I have a beef with them, legitimately. Like with you, I can't stand you. I don't hold any bars of what I say to you, boy. I cannot stand your ass. Any opportunity. I've been trying to break away for years. But oh God. Did the devil send you here to annoy me? That's what it feels like. Here's a gift from the devil. Over there begging in the church people. Leave them people alone. You so worried about somebody gave somebody $3,000. You would love them to give you $3,000. You would love to pull you up Mona Simone, honey, and get you some benefactors. You've been begging them to give you money since you got on here, right? So why is that so offensive to you? Oh, you gave him money. You gave him money. You gave him $3,000. You would love to have it. Hungry fool. And you didn't get it. God tricked your ass. You thought you're going to go in there and in God's church, you going to get some goddamn bullshit ass degree, which that shit does not, you don't be anointed. You don't be installed in a church forever. So you, a minister, is bullshit. You got to go to church. You don't even have any interest in it. You don't even go to church. You don't know Jesus. You don't know Jesus. How can you let that come out of your mouth? And you being the evilest thing on here. Evil. I want to take a man home with me. Hell yes. A lot of these queens, ladies, I'm going to tell you a secret. A lot of these queens, you know how men lust after women? So if a woman, it's a double standard, right? If a woman wanted to, she could have sex all day. Men are always lusting after women, right? Some of these punks, nobody's lusting after them, girl. Nobody wants their punk ass, right? So they are jealous when you can go in there and get all the attention that a woman can get. When she comes on there in her lingerie or whatever, she's appealing to straight men primarily, I imagine. That annoys him. Because here she can come on and get all this attention. All these men want her. They think she's beautiful. Why they keep saying they're beautiful? Nobody says I'm beautiful. No, let me say you a bald head fat bitch. A lot of gay men resent that. They resent it. They want to be treated like a woman. Treat her like a lady, so affectionately. You gotta treat her like a lady, and you can see You know what I mean? I know you love her like a woman. It's the truth. It ain't for everybody, but it's the truth, honey. It is the truth. They would love to be a slut, but don't nobody want them. No, who ugly? Who ugly need to be? Oh, how about Rico? I think Rico can do whatever the hell Rico wants to do. If I don't want to see Rico drunk, I don't watch his page. Simple as that. I think he's a nice kid. I really do. Many times people have turned on him so extremely because they feel like they're better. They got all the answers. They don't understand addiction. They don't understand what it is. They don't understand what this boy has gone through. They don't understand some of the hurt and the pain he's tried to express in here. And they don't understand why he drinks and all that kind of stuff. They feel like they have something over him. So he has to strike back hard, try to defend himself. Because it's hard to defend. It's hard to defend certain behavior, right? If I'm sitting up here and I'm smoking crack while I'm talking to you guys, it's hard to defend that, right? So you get more and more vicious and angry and mean, kind of thing. So I believe that if Rico wants to drink, he wants to, I don't know about showing you ping, but whatever he wants to do, live his life, that's on him, honey. I can choose to watch it or don't watch it, right? At least he's in the house drinking. He ain't out in the streets. He does seem willing to work, where, these people, I don't know, some of these phony people, they get on here and they make fun of that boy. Oh, he turned trick. He turned a trick. He turned a trick. So goddamn what, nigga? A whole lot of young gay boys turn tricks. It ain't that unusual. A lot of women too, honey. A lot of people getting gifts. I ain't said shit about no names. He does need to keep his peen off YouTube, right? That's good advice. I'm sure he's heard it. I'm sure when he comes down, he probably knows it. But it's not for me to go over there judging that boy. I can't. He ain't gonna do nothing because of what I say. I don't think I got no power over him. If you are his best friend or you're a good friend to him, then yes, you can talk to him because you know him. You have a relationship. But as far as just some anonymous people offline, somebody like me come on here telling Rico what he's supposed to do on his channel and it would do with his life, it's bullshit. I don't know what that boy's pain is. I don't know where he's coming. A lot of people are drinking, doing dope because they're self-medicating. So for a lot of people, they're making a choice. This is less than what I deal with in the natural, He could grow out of it. Let's just hope that he does grow out of it. I mean, I would like to see him sober, but it's not my call. Nobody told me when to get clean. If I was doing it, I was doing it. And up until the last year, very frankly, I was enjoying it, honey. I wasn't going to doing that shit over and over and over and over and over again because I hated it. Right? Anyway, God bless Rico. I think he's a nice kid. Sometimes you feel like, that's your blessing. That's your art, I got it. I want somebody to see it. You'll be amazed what people do when they're drunk, honey. If he wasn't drinking, I don't think he'd be pulling his dick out. I really don't. So I used to hear so many stories in AA 12-step groups, AA groups. People be at their family reunion, start taking off all their clothes on the goddamn table. Many times that's what the bottom is, though, when they get so out of control. So because of the internet, we're just seeing a lot more than we ordinarily see with people. But Rico, his behavior is not all that extreme, right? Yeah, people how they carry on when they drink, whatever. See, I don't care nothing about no damn ping. Those ping days over with for me. But I guess a lot of people, they just see a little bit of it. I said, well, damn, why don't you just go to a porn site? You can see thousands of them, the whole thing. They just go nuts when they see one on here, though. And then there are the rules. You don't want to see people getting their page taken down. Don't hurt me, because if you do, I'm going to cut your ass out. Right. And then he ain't the only one. There are a lot of people watching Rico. They drinking too. So that's a whole different demographic. Those are young people, honey. How old is he? He's not 30, is he? around that age. I mean, I was pretty wild when I was that age. So for his audience, they might not even find it strange at all. You were singing the song you used to sing as kids, Linda B, about Sadie Mae. I remember my favorite line in that song was, "Oh, ain't it funny? Sometimes no money. Wait a minute. Sometimes no money can turn your life around. Sadie Mae. Ain't it funny that no money can turn your life around?" This is the bougie generation. Everybody claims to be fabulous and fine. You know, they all got diamonds and Lord have mercy. I usually like grandma hands too. My grandma, she's gone now. I can't, but. Grandma's hand used to buy me a piece of candy. She said, "Manny, don't you spank that boy." Bill Withers, he's gone now too. "What you want to spank him for? And I don't have grandma anymore. Put yourself in Jesus' hands." Let me see. Not my family. Let me see. You can tell by the fruit, judge a tree by its fruits. That boy ain't telling you the whole story, honey. He wouldn't end up with the personality he has if everything was so great. Let me see. Let me go back a little bit. The grammar errors was epic. Okay. Grammatical errors were epic. Yep. I know what happened. I can guess what happened. The woman who's supposed to be the editor, who we got off a line here and paid her a little bit of nothing, she edited that pamphlet, right? She probably do it in a weekend. It's just a little pamphlet. It's just a few pages. She edited it and she gave it to him. When she gave it to him, he added the forward. All those errors were in the forward. This is the doctor now. The part that happens before chapter 1 begins. I was not interested enough to go through the whole damn thing, but I know the part that he did himself, he's supposed to give her the whole thing. That's what you do with your editor. You give them from the very first index. You can make errors in your index, whatever. She's supposed to look over the whole document. If not the editor, then the proofreader. It takes 3. He skipped over all that. He just took the few. I guess he didn't want to give her a couple extra dollars, and put that bullshit that he wrote on top of it. And that's why you got all them errors on the first page. But it's so simple to change. All you do is, it's all about a file, honey. You can go at Amazon and change your book if you find errors in your book at any time, you can go change it and re-download it again. He was so lazy because he always collected all the money he can get from it. He wouldn't even do that. That speaks to the character of the person. These people gave you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for you to complete this pamphlet, and you don't even have the decency to do it right, to put out a good product. Now, if somebody reads that damn thing 10 years from now, I don't know who would read it, at $20, if somebody reads that thing, they're going to say, damn, look at all these errors, error. How interested am I in reading a book that has that many errors? For me, if I read a book and I find 5 and 6 and 7 errors on the first chapter even, I'm not going to be interested. I say, I'm not going to be going through this damn thing. How good could this book be if these people got 5 and 6 and 7 errors on a page? He got 20 something on the first page. Didn't give a fuck. He got the money. Then he'll claim that, oh, the book is selling fine. The book is selling. That's bullshit. Nobody's buying that pamphlet for $20. This book, real novel, right? When I wrote this book, Love and Gospel Music, when I wrote this book, I didn't know how the thing worked. They give you options. I went through Author House. This was a vanity press. You can name your price that you want on the book, right? So I put so many years. I put 3.5 years in the book. I said, well, damn, $20 seems like a reasonable price for me. I didn't have the wherewithal then to go and see what other novels from first-time authors were going for, right? So they put the book on there for $24, the absolute maximum, based on the page count, right? Nobody bought the book because it was way too expensive. It was like 5 times it's more expensive than other books in the same class, the same type, right? So I know that boy ain't sold no books that are 1/3 the size of this one. No damn $20. It's a lie. It's another lie. He don't mind lying. It's the character of the person. Thank God now you can get it on Kindle for a whole lot less. But my point is they overpriced the damn book and nobody bought it. You can go and buy Anne Rice book now for $6.99. Why are you gonna pay Jay Wilson $20 for a book 1/3 of the size of that with no creativity in the book at all? No story or anything. Just a bunch of facts and figures that he copied and pasted, put together. How do I get on this bullshit? I believe Rico wants acceptance. Rico's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but he likes YouTube. He likes his YouTube page and stuff like that. It kind of stunts his growth there if he keeps getting these things where they're going to take his page down, though. But when he's ready, he's still a young guy. He's still a young guy. Let's hope for the best for Rico. See, a lot of us big head people, we'll sit and we'll judge. And we're 50, 60 years old, but hell, we weren't sober at no 20, 25, 26 years old. I certainly wasn't. I was just getting started. So you don't use your life, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Make all the mistakes you want to make. And then when you get through, then you want to judge everybody else's mistakes. Just live your own goddamn life. Wilson ain't got no life. What do you wake up in the morning and just go start walking through bedrooms and just walk around in circles to walk through? What would you do in a big old house as a single person? What would you do with it? I mean, why would you do that? Oh, I think I'll go walk upstairs and clean the other bathroom. You want to be accepted by his peers. I'm sure he has a following. He's a nice guy. He's a sweet guy. I prefer him when he's not drinking. But, that don't mean you're the devil. It just kills me the way these people are so anxious to criticize and judge other people. They ain't better than nobody. They ain't better than shit. Jay Wilson really ain't better than shit. If he sit up here for spent all of his 20s in goddamn classes getting these bullshit ass degrees, with half of them are online. Why would you do all that, girl? And then you sit there, all you do is talk about the degree then. You ain't did nothing with it. It doesn't mean anything. It has no value. Just put it up on a bouquet. I'll look at it. Girl. When I go to my psychiatrist or my therapist, they have their degrees on their wall. But girl, they are therapists. They are doctors. They do something. They are professors. They do something. Just to have the paper there, that ain't nothing. It's an abject failure. You do nothing. You add nothing to society at all. You might as well just did what I did. You might as well just did drugs for your whole life. You might as well. You ain't doing nothing else. And so he's so narcissistic that he can't function for another person's business because he only cares about himself. So what the practical thing for him what he should have done was get into his own business, since he has to be the boss and he doesn't function well with others. He should have tried to get his own business. But now the time is running out and he's accomplished nothing. Buying a house is not an accomplishment. All that is a bill. It's a bill. You don't mind paying that bill when you have 2 or 3 children because you are providing a home for your family. But just to sit up there and walking around in a big empty building for what? Why am I stressing to get all this money, and it's all going into the house, whether it goes into the mortgage or goes into the fucking lights or the landscaping, whatever it is, it all goes into keeping this huge ass house, what you don't need. You don't even need that. Single men live in condos, honey. Single men who don't have no chance at all of ever being with anybody. Nobody's going to deal with him long term. I'm sure no one could ever live with that. It's too much. When I first met that boy, I said, why don't you just get a, he said, then he was in danger of losing the damn house. I said, why don't you just get a roommate? Oh, I don't want no roommate in here using up my milk. Do it. That means you're so selfish. You can't even share a great big old empty ass house. Status symbol, dumbass. And then you're in Texas, so whatever you sell it, you ain't gonna be getting no great big dividend out of it, honey. You get some equity, but is it gonna be the equity that you put in all these years? They're not known for these great, tremendous increases in the value of homes in Texas. That's why so many people are moving to Texas. They're moving all out of Los Angeles to Texas. Why? Because it's cheap. It's cheap, but you don't get no huge profit out of that. So what is the justification for walking around the big, and it's just a track house, people. It ain't nothing special about that damn house. There's nothing special about it. They got a high ceiling in the living room and that's it. That's all the real estate agent can say. You got a high ceiling in the living room. There's nothing else about the thing, anything special about that. They build those in rows of 100. They change the outside a little bit so it looks like you have some character in the neighborhood. But when you go inside, they're all the same thing. Lord, I done went off on some bullshit today. Done stole my mama's day. Buying a house is who is this? Shedrick, let me talk to you. Buying a house is a major accomplishment to some of us. Well, good. Well, girl, I'm glad you got that then. Just go ahead and pay the price. You know, if you want a house that bad, you ain't got no children. You ain't got. It depends on what you want. If you are willing to buy yourself a great big old house by yourself, then God bless you. You're going to pay the bill. Nobody else is going to pay the bill. It ain't got nothing to do with us. You see all these ladies on here. I'm sure most of these ladies have children. So a lot of them have houses. They got to come on here telling us about their house. I mean, this boy, every video. Now, I have gotten away from that for months at a time. And every time I click on there, usually because I've been led by some other comment being made, every video, it's got to be a mention of that damn house and the degree. That ain't normal. Just live in your goddamn house. Nigga, nobody care about your house. In this situation here, we don't give a goddamn about your house. Right? You want to brag about your house? Go with your cousins and your mama and somebody who gives a fuck about you. So we ain't talking about everybody, the American dream of people buying houses. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about Jay Wilson. He goes to job, don't even pay no attention to the damn job. He's worried about his house. I sold my house after my kids moved out. Makes sense. It's called downsizing. What are you downsizing from? I bet you everybody in that damn block where he lived, every damn one of them got young children or children going off to college, husband and wife relationships. He's sitting up there by himself. And we got to hear about it every video. I was not coming on here, planning on coming on here to talk about that fool. That's why I can't watch his videos. I just can't. It's too hard on me. A house is a debt. It is a bill. Now, some places, a house, you can get. I bet you the rent on this apartment is $1,800 a month. This is below market rate, $1,800 a month. I bet you this apartment rents for more than that boy's mortgage in Texas. I'm just telling you the truth. Y'all think I'm lying? I tell you, I bullshit you not. You can find out right here on YouTube. Right? If this apartment was market rate in San Francisco, if it was market rate, it would be $3,000 a month. This is below market rate, $1,800 a month. At the low rate, it still costs more than that boy's house. So what the hell? It depends on where you live, honey. I'm sure you can go to Mississippi some damn where and buy land, acreage, for the same thing he's paying for his mortgage. Girl, it's just your shit. Just have your stuff. Always kind of be competing with somebody else, trying to put somebody else down. And here you living in the damn suburbs of Texas. There's no comparison. There's no way to compare them. Compare them. It just ain't. You living in a big house in Atlanta. You got you a 6-bedroom house in Atlanta, and you want to, oh, I'm gonna move to New York City. I'm gonna be an actress. I'm gonna be an actress. Ooh. You go to New York City and you're in a studio apartment. Same thing you pay for your mortgage in Atlanta. Lynn Pickett, you're hollering over here. Y'all know it's the truth. Y'all know it's the truth about that boy. That is a disgusting human being. And they are going and talking about I'm having service. Disgusting. What church is ever going to hire you? What were you thinking when you were in these classes, you church finance and all this shit? What was your plan? You thought you were going to go in there, you thought you were going to walk into somebody's mega church and get in their financial department and start stealing money. That's what you thought. And nobody wanted you. No, we don't want you. If you can't play the piano, we'd like for you to leave. He don't show up at nobody's church except he playing the piano and getting paid for it. It's all about money. What about, don't you have a desire to worship? I mean, you're a pastor, you're a minister, right? Shouldn't you have that desire in you to attend services, to worship with the people, forsake not the assembly, any of that? He don't even go to church. I'm not referring to anyone but the pastor, right? Of course, you guys. Honey. Of course, y'all want houses. Shit, especially if you got children or you got a relationship. It's the American dream to have a house. I'm talking about him. Like he talk about everybody else. He got career mixed up with house. He think you get a big house, that's his career. Honey, that is not a career, girl. That's a byproduct of having a successful life. Right? Then he said, I'm running Airbnb. All right, I'm gonna go visit Texas. I'm gonna go visit San Antonio, Texas, but I'm gonna be way out 2 hours to drive into the suburbs so I can find a room. And I want to visit Texas. Who the fuck want to visit Texas way out in the goddamn suburb? That was a bust. Money is baby. Nicole, reloaded. It is not the money is the root of all evil. It is the love of money that is the root of all evil. Right? There's a difference. I used to say money was the root of all evil as well. But no, it's the love of it, honey. The craving, the clawing. Where he's over there trying to destroy that woman's chances of making it over here, make everybody hate her and turn against her. Because he felt like I can get a coin from it. I can get a coin. Disgusting person. How are you going to go in there and preach about the money being the root of all evil, and he's the most evil of all? A chair is still a chair. All right, Peach Fuzz. Even when there's no one sitting there, but it's not a home. A chair is still a chair. I don't even pretend to try to do what Luther Vandross do. Mm-hmm. But a house is not a home when there's no one there. That's like Billy D. Williams told Diana Ross in Mahogany. Success is nothing without someone to share it with. He ain't got no success. He bought a house. That ain't no success. All right, you guys. Y'all forgive me now for breaking my word. The people was dead. I dug up the dead people. Dug up the dead people, hit them in the head with a shovel, and buried their ass again. Right? So y'all have a nice Mother's Day, and please remember to call your mama. If y'all don't get along, just say, Mama, I just want to tell you that thank you for all you did for me. Thank you. Thank you for all you've done for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It could have been me outdoors with no food and no clothes. Oh, I should have been alone without one friend or just another number with a tragic end. But you didn't see to let none of these things be. And every day by your power, you keep on keeping. And I want to say, thank you, God, for all you've done for me. That song was recorded by my pastor, Yvette Flunder. So if she comes across it, I hope she won't be mad at me for butchering her music. All right, guys. Later. Hey, Justin Sanchez. Good to see you. Steve Urkel. See you guys later. Have a good Mother's Day. Later.